Hi everyone. In this video, we'll listen to a detailed conversation between two friends, John and Sarah, as they plan a weekend trip to the countryside. This dialogue will help you learn how to make plans, discuss transportation options, and share ideas about what to do on a trip, all while using more complex sentences and vocabulary. Pay close attention to how they exchange information, ask for opinions, and make decisions together.
Hi, Sarah. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
Hi, John. I've been pretty busy with work, but overall I'm doing well. It's really nice to catch up with you. How about you? What have you been up to lately?
I've been good, just the usual routine. I was actually thinking that it would be nice to break the routine and do something fun this weekend. How about a trip?
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I could really use a break. Do you have any specific place in mind?
Yes, actually. I was thinking of visiting a small town in the countryside. It's about 2 hours away from here. I've heard it's a charming place with beautiful scenery, old architecture, and some really nice cafes.
That sounds perfect. I've been wanting to get out of the city for a while. Do you know how we can get there? Are we driving, or is there public transportation available?
We have a couple of options. We could drive, which would give us more flexibility with our schedule. On the other hand, taking the train might be more relaxing, and we wouldn't have to worry about parking or traffic. The train ride is supposed to be quite scenic, so we could enjoy the views on the way.
I really like the idea of taking the train. It would give us time to relax and maybe even plan out what we want to do when we arrive. Do you know what the train schedule is like?
I checked online, and there's a train that leaves at 9 a.m. on Saturday. If we catch that one, we should arrive in the town around 11 a.m., which gives us the whole day to explore. We can have lunch at one of those cozy cafes I mentioned earlier, and then maybe visit a local market or take a walk by the river.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. I'm definitely in. Do we need to book train tickets in advance, or can we just buy them at the station?
It's probably a good idea to book the tickets in advance, just to be safe. Weekends can be busy, and I'd hate for us to miss out because the train is full. I can handle the ticket booking if you'd like.
That would be great, John. Thanks for taking care of that. Should we also think about making reservations at one of the cafes, or do you think we'll be okay just walking in?
It might be wise to make a reservation if we have a specific place in mind. I read some reviews, and there's a cafe called The Rustic Corner that's very popular. It's known for its homemade pastries and coffee. I can call them to reserve a table for lunch.
That sounds amazing! I'm really looking forward to trying their pastries. What else do you think we should do while we're there?
Well, there's a small museum dedicated to the town's history, which could be interesting if you're into that sort of thing. There's also a nature trail that takes you through some beautiful woodland areas. It's about a 2-hour walk, but the views are supposed to be stunning.
I'm definitely interested in both the museum and the nature trail. We could start with the museum after lunch, and then if we have time, we could do the nature walk in the afternoon. It sounds like a perfect mix of culture and nature.
I completely agree. And if we still have energy after that, we could head back to the town centre and explore some of the local shops. I've heard they have some unique handmade crafts that would make great souvenirs.
That's a great idea. I love finding little treasures in local shops. It sounds like we have a full day ahead of us. What should we bring with us?
I think we should dress comfortably and bring a light jacket in case the weather changes. Definitely bring your camera because there will be plenty of photo opportunities. I'll bring a small backpack with some essentials like water, snacks, and maybe a portable charger for our phones.
That sounds like a solid plan. I'll pack my camera and maybe we can bring a small picnic for the nature trail. It could be nice to sit down and enjoy the scenery with some snacks.
I love that idea. A picnic would be a great way to relax and take in the views. I'll pick up some fresh fruit and maybe some sandwiches before we leave.
Perfect. I'm really excited about this trip now. It's going to be such a refreshing break from the city.
Me too, Sarah. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's meet at the train station at 8:30 a.m. on Saturday so we have plenty of time to get our tickets and find our seats.
That sounds good to me. I'll be there on time. This is going to be a great weekend.